Hello and welcome back to Farm and the Last Promises, 0% growths. This is Chapter 9, a map that is actually a friggin' cakewalk compared to the last two. This clear is very much so inspired by Crash Boom Bang's clear of this map. He did it in Last Promise LTC if you didn't know, 100% growths, not 0%. However, there are some alterations because Inanna can't take a hit to save her life. Originally my strat was going to give her the Angelic Robe, but I'm pretty sure I can save that for another unit next chapter, after I do some calculations. Either way, I hope you enjoy. To start off the map, an odd thing they might notice is that we're giving the speed wings to Altares. This is mainly so that he can steal some things in Anakin mode, because he'll have 14 speed instead of 12. Inanna picks up Haas and moves to that specific tile, which allows her to not bait the archers, but it loses a turn because if she was placed one to the right, we would save a turn. However, that would require her dodging two archers, which one of them doubles her. My units then get set up to the rolls the next turn. I skip that cutscene pretty fast. It doesn't really matter. Basically, none of the rolls matter, it's just a tiny bit of self-improvement. I would love to visit the shop in this map, but unfortunately I can't. I simply don't have the time to make it there. Altares' crit on this bandit is not necessary to complete the chapter, however it is necessary to give Arthur a tiny bit more experience, which is always nice. Storm also picked up Siegfried for some heals in this turn. Inanna has to move like this and drop Haas up there. Haas wins with the killing edge. Very cool of him to do, because it allows the next enemy phase to actually work. Al's crit basically just weakens the bandit enough that Arthur can kill him. Al moves up to that forest, which was originally going to be so he can bait some enemies, but it doesn't really matter. Here you can see the Emblem Blade at work. Doesn't really do much, it deals 1 damage more than the Iron Sword. I'm just using it to set up kills for Noah, because Noah was 1 damage short of killing that guy in a single hit. 2 archers are going to attack Haas. They would not be able to attack him if Inanna was able to move to the middle of the lake, because he would have baited them differently. During this enemy phase, Haas crits 3 enemies to death. Well, kills 3 enemies. That warrior, you might have noticed that he one-shot with a crit, despite the fact that the window there only displayed that he dealt 12 damage, and the warrior had 39 HP. Weapon triangle is not displayed in there as far as I know. So, this is why the chapter is only done in can only be done in 5 turns this way, not 4 turns. The rain. Haas kills the female archer, the one that doubled Inanna with the killing edge, so Inanna is totally safe. That enemy has no crit on her, and he doesn't one-shot her. Noah kills that mercenary. Shuda weakens this brigand. Again, this is just for self-improvement. When it ends turn. Haas still has his killing edge equipped and will have equipped for the rest of the map. It doesn't really do anything, it just makes it so that he doesn't counter and potentially counter-crit the boss. You'll see why that's important. Shuda gets another level, and 10 bit more sword experience there. Inanna survives a sit. She's served her role for this map, which is really nice of her. She then backs over to this fort to heal, and also just to get out of the way. And Haas drops Siegfried down 1 side. Inanna would only be the one to drop Siegfried, however, she can't take the hit from the archer, so she can't bait him. So that allows Siegfried to seize next turn despite the range. It also puts Haas, who you'd assume is the boss killer because he's the best combat stats, in range of the boss's 2 range, but he still has his killing edge equipped and not a steal though. It's because the boss is Liquid, a unit who recruit later. If he talks to Haas by fighting him, and he does not die, after the round of combat, he leaves the map, and he can be recruited later. This is necessary not only for full recruitment, but it also just makes the map a whole lot easier. During this turn, I could just seize right away, but there are a couple tiny things I can do. I could have just moved Tamiko 1 to the right, and then this would not require the stupid looking rescue chain, but I think it looked funny, so I kept it in. Tamiko just gets a single heal off. Inanna is one of 2 units who actually gets damaged in this battle, the other one being Shuda. That Myrmidon, by the way, that Noah killed, it wouldn't have damaged him. I just forgot the ordering and had Chuda hit it first instead of Noah. It doesn't change a damn thing. And then I seize, and that's the end of the map. Thank you for watching. This map was completed in 5 turns. To go over Haas, because I didn't really, he's absurdly good. He has very good combat stats. He has, I believe it's 15 strength, I think it's 15 strength, 15 speed, 17 skill. He is, I think, 43 HP, 14 defense. He has 8 move compared to Liam, who only has 7, which is actually a factor for him being fielded in a map. He has A-rank bows, A-rank swords. No, A-rank bows, C-rank swords. One of the two. I think it might be B and C, but it doesn't particularly matter. He can use every sword that he would ever need to, and he can use every bow he would ever need to by the time he needs to use them. Sadly, any stat booster investment, this is who the energy ring would normally go to, is null and void on him, because as far as I know, and as far as people have told me, Haas's stats do not carry over if he gains any points in stats from Siegfried mode to Anakin mode. And while yes, I could save edit after beating Anakin mode to give him +2 base strength, that just feels dishonest, and it's not something I'm willing to do. I could also just give him an energy ring, but there are better users of them. Anyway, thank you for watching, I hope you have a nice night, and I forgot to turn on battle animations between Liquid and Haas. I know, be quiet, please, I did not mean to.